right?
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Well, take us through it.
It was a bit of a weird day, actually. Yeah, I had a great swim, exited the water just where I wanted to be. But unfortunately, a lot of girls came out together. It didn't split up in the swim as much as it thought it would. And Nicholas, Berg, and Gwen swam really well. And then there's just a big group on the bike. And honestly, I wasn't having my best day, but I just worked with what I had, which wasn't quite much. I've had a great season so far. So to come 8th on an off day, that's fine. I'm not upset about it. That's just what I had on the day, and if I had a great day, maybe it would have been different. But on the bike, we were all together and tried to get away, but just didn't work. And then on the run, just tried to run strong and not go out too fast and blow up. And I don't know. That's just all I had today.
On the 4th lap on the bike, you looked as if you were going to make a break. Did you feel as if you didn't have it to keep going?
Yeah, sort of. This is actually a pretty hard course to do a breakaway on because, we have this hard hill and a tricky descent, but after the second hill, it's very fast, non-technical descent onto this flat. And so, it's easy to then bridge back on. So, although it's a great course, it's also a hard course to get away on, if that kind of makes sense. But no, that's just how it worked out. It was just one of those days where some of the not so good swimmers had great swims, and then they're in the group, and the race just went a little different than I thought.
So after the swim, you feeling pretty good at that stage. You came out and you looked pretty strong at that point of the race. Are you thinking, I'm looking good here? Or?
Yeah, I thought it was fine. Even on the first couple laps of the bike, I wasn't sure how big the group was or who was there. I was looking to see if Gwen had made it. Obviously, I saw Nicola right away. I don't know. That's just how it was.
Was it a lot of congestion in that swim? Because it looked like it was a cluster.
Usually the swims are pretty clustered like that. That's nothing out of the norm. It's a sea swim, so it's choppy, so sort of with the waves, you catch, you're on top of a wave and it sort of just pushes you and you kind of get pushed onto another girl.
At what point of the bike do you start thinking perhaps this may not be the day for a top 5? At what point were you thinking this may not?
No, I didn't think any point on the bike because I know I'm running well. I wasn't feeling great on the bike, but that's happened in races past this year, and I've still run top 3. So yeah, it was just thought, okay, maybe it'll be different once I get off the bike. But no, I just kind of felt like I had like a handbrake on all day. If that makes sense. Every girl that was ahead of me, besides Nicola and Gwen, obviously, third through whatever me, I got beaten this year, and so they're great athletes when they're on and I'm a little off. That's just how it works out. It could have worked out differently, but that was my day.
Top 10, you must be pretty pleased with that. You must be proud of yourself today. Top 10 finish at the Olympic Games, is that your emotion? Or?
Yeah, it's great. I was 8th, I think.
Yeah.
In London I crashed, and in Beijing I DNF, so I don't have the greatest Olympic track record. So quite honestly, this is a big breakthrough for me. But no, I was 8th on a slightly off day, and no, I'm very happy with that. And it's the Olympics. If you don't top 3, people don't really care how you do. Like personally for me, I'm proud. I hope everyone in Bermuda is. I know everyone was hoping I would get a medal, but there's only 3 of them, and so it doesn't work out that way all the time.
Did you dare to dream about the medal? There's a lot of talk, obviously, your form's been so great last 2 years. Had you thought about it? Was it in your back of your mind?
Honestly, at the start of the year, I knew if I had my great day at the Olympics, 6th through 10th was where I was at. And then because I raced so well this year, I thought I sort of got placed into that medal category without me even processing that. And then then it took me a little bit to process that and comprehend it and get that into my head and think, okay, yeah, I can. And coming into this, I was like, yeah, if this and this happens, yeah, I'm running for a medal. If even in this situation, I knew I could run for bronze, but it just, I don't know, didn't work out that way today. That's just how it is.
And your form was so good coming in. Was that maybe even a hamper you a little bit of the pressure that got built up because you've been so good, or does that not really affect you in any way, shape or form?
No, I knew I had a lot of pressure, knew there was a lot of opportunity, I should say, at this race, if I played my cards right. So yeah, it's the Olympics. A lot of people are throwing my name around as a dark horse, so sure. I tried to stay out of the limelight a little bit. Sorry, that's why I declined interviews. I was getting enough attention. So I don't know.
And obviously back home, everyone got very excited. Everyone's tuned into your race this morning. Give a message to those guys back home behind you all the way.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone in Bermuda that's supported me. I know my brothers and dad go to Docksider a lot, and they told me that it was going to be on the big screen there, and so yeah, it was just great that everyone got behind me and supported me. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, I'm always very proud to represent Bermuda, and yeah, I mean, I tried for a medal today. It just didn't quite work out, and I don't know. I still have a chance to win 3 world titles this year, so it's not the end of the day.
I guess you're still young enough for Tokyo, I suppose, to mount another one?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I mean, what am I, 28, 32? I think Nicola's like 34. He was second today, so yeah, I can keep going for another 4 years.
And what's next, sorry?
What did you learn about yourself today?
Actually, this was I've had races like this before, you know, where you're not feeling good and you're sort of not where you think you should be, and I sort of break down usually if that happens. So I'm just pretty happy with myself that I stayed strong and just fought for every position. You know, I was running in 9th until the last 600 meters, and you know, I went for 8th, which, you know, it's kind of trivial at this at that point, but like, it's great
Small
that I
victories.
had that, yes, still that urge to keep going and fight for every position. So I guess staying mentally tough was great for me today.
Good.
And what next now this season? What have you got, what's on the horizon now? Obviously, you've got the World Championships.
Yeah, so I'm currently leading the series, so I have a race in 2 weeks' time, the next race in the series, and then 2 weeks after that is the grand final. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure what Gwen's doing. She just won today, so hopefully she won't care about the series. We'll see. That's what I'm hoping. You know, we trade we trade things here a little.
She gave you a hug after the finish. What was she saying to you?
Yeah, Gwen and we're pretty good friends. You know, I mean, obviously we respect each other, and I respect her a lot for what she's done. And yeah, I think she knew I was a little off today because she could, you know, usually if I'm on the bike and I'm not drilling it or off the front or causing some sort of chaos, everyone's always like, okay, Flora's sitting in. There's something not going on right there. So yeah, Gwen just gave me a big hug. She's like, I'm sorry, Flora. I knew it wasn't your day when you were sitting in the bike, and yeah, it's just whatever. That happens.
Is there any frustration at all, the fact that, you know, you couldn't quite put together your pinnacle performance today, or just like, again, one of those things?
No, it's just one of those things. Kind of came in prepared. I mean, competing at this level, if you're slightly off,
It's hard to get
you know, if I was on, I probably could have been top 5, but you know, it wasn't, and that's just how it is. I've had a really great season thus far, and I put myself in a medal contender position, like a legitimate medal contender position, and I think that's huge. And so I'm just proud to be there and be one of the girls at the top, and yeah, hopefully inspire some Bermudians.
So you take some time off and then get back to it 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, I mean, take like a day off. Fortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, this is my job, so I have to keep focused. And yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't feel this was like the big event, and I think from now on it'll just get a little less pressure, and I think everyone's taken like a sigh of relief after this.
Well, congratulations, job well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep smiling.
Thank you.
Time, appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.